India's first and only female prime minister who served for a staggering 16 years in 4 terms, Indira Gandhi, was assassinated by her own bodyguards on October 31st, 1984. This is what happened on that day almost 40 years ago. 9:10 on the morning of October 31st, Miss Gandhi was walking through the gardens of the Prime Minister's residence in New Delhi's number 1 Safdarjung Road and headed for Prime Minister's office in the adjoining bungalow at 1 Akbar Road. She was on her way for a sit-down interview with English documentary filmmaker Peter Alexander Ustinov. She was accompanied by her constables Naren Singh and Rameshwar Dayal, as well as her personal secretary R.K. Dhawan and domestic help Nathuram. As she crossed the garden and reached gates of 1 Akbar Road, guarded by Constable Satwant Singh and Sub-Inspector Bean Singh, who was her bodyguard of over 10 years. He came forward. Constable Satwant Singh, a new recruit, was standing a few paces behind. She saw Bean Singh lift his hand. Assuming he was offering his salutations, she smiled and folded her hands in greeting. But the hand she thought offered a respectful greeting held a revolver, and in the next second he fired 3 rounds into her chest and abdomen at point-blank range. When Bean was done, Satwant Singh raised his machine gun and opened fire on the Prime Minister. At this point, she had fallen to the ground, laden with bullets and bleeding profusely. Firing lasted for barely 25 seconds. Rameshwar Dayal, who was with her at the time, tried to stop the gunman and was also shot in the process. Once they were done, both men dropped their weapons to the ground, and Bean Singh declared, "I have done what I had to do. Now you do what you have to do." They did not try to run. By 9:30 a.m., Prime Minister Gandhi's blood-soaked body was rushed to the nearest hospital. Doctors worked for nearly 5 hours, hoping for a miracle, to no avail. She was declared dead at 2:23 p.m. Indira Gandhi was shot more than 30 times, out of which 23 bullets had passed through her and 7 had stayed, damaging most of the vital organs, contributing to her death. Bean Singh, who was one of Miss Gandhi's favorite bodyguards, was shot dead shortly after the assassination. Satwant was hanged 5 years later, along with his co-conspirator, Keher Singh. But why would they assassinate the Prime Minister? What made them do the unthinkable? It is strongly believed that her assassination was in retaliation of Operation Blue Star. Operation Blue Star was the code name for an Indian Army operation carried out under Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in June of 1984 at the Golden Temple in Amritsar, most sacred religious site in Sikhism, located in the state of Punjab. It was to flush out militants led by Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, leader and allegedly a key figure in the growing separatist Khalistan movement, a long-standing movement advocating for greater political rights for the Sikh community and greater autonomy for Punjab. Bhindranwale and his associates had enclosed themselves in the premises of Golden Temple, armed and ready. State of Punjab was placed under a 36-hour curfew, essentially a total blackout in the state. The operation resulted in a violent confrontation between the Indian Army and the militants led by Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale, resulting in significant damage to the Golden Temple. Casualties were reported on both sides. The government blamed high civilian casualties to Sikh militants using people present inside the temple as human shields. However, the operation began on a Sikh religious day, the martyrdom day of Guru Arjan Dev. They were aware that many worshippers would be present inside. Bhindranwale died in the operation on June 6, 1984. Fallout from the Operation Blue Star resulted in a tragic event that altered the course of India's political history and also led to a strong sense of anger and betrayal among the Sikh community worldwide. They saw Operation Blue Star as an assault on their faith. Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, who had ordered the operation, bore the lion's share of the blame. She was receiving death threats, and people around her knew that her life was in danger. For that same reason, she was advised to replace all security personnel of Sikh faith from her immediate security team. But Miss Gandhi thought that would alienate the Sikh community even further. So she had reinstated all those security personnel back to their posts. That included her personal bodyguard Bean Singh and new recruit Satwant Singh. This event was a significant turning point in India's political landscape, leading to a series of events that would have profound consequences for the Sikh community and the nation as a whole. Assassination of head of a state by the same people who were there to protect her sent shockwaves through the nation, unleashing some of the most violent communal violence India has ever seen. It is estimated that approximately 3,350 innocent Sikhs were killed. Even though this event occurred in 1984, Khalistani movement seems to be getting traction in recent times in India and across the world. And that's the video for today. Please share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to buy me a coffee, link is in the description below. Thank you for your support. Until next time.